Our first brandishing buddy comes to us from Southern California in a misunderstanding brought to you by Mentos.
An off-duty officer in Southern California is caught on camera pulling his gun on a convenience store customer who he mistakenly thought was stealing. This was all over a pack of Mentos that the customer had already paid for. The man says he tried to explain that he'd paid, but the officer didn't believe him until the convenience store actually had to say he paid for it.
Wow. This cop pulled a gun on a guy because he thought he was stealing Mentos. Now, here's my thing. Even if he was stealing them, that's not a reason to pull your gun. Like, maybe if the guy was stealing Mentos and Diet Coke, then yeah, that's a potential bomb threat. I get it. We know what you can do with that stuff. Yeah, that's dangerous. But not for Mentos alone. I mean, if this cop pulls out his gun for Mentos, he'll pull out his gun for anything. Like, even when he goes home after work, he's probably like, honey, what's for dinner? Whoa, 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 open the oven nice and slow. Nice and slow. Put the meatloaf where I can see it. Now give me a kiss. No tongue, no tongue. And also, if a guy's willing to go to jail for Mentos, I think that's pretty badass. In fact, it would make a great commercial. Like, the guys would be in jail like, hey, dude, what are you in for? And be like, I blew up a mine. What are you in for? Me? I'm in for Mentos. The fresh maker. Now, fortunately, in that instance, no one was hurt. But if you're a groundhog who encounters a cop, your story might not end so well.
Well, some people in Maryland are upset a police officer shot a groundhog that was apparently trying to block traffic.
Yeah, video shows that animal running toward the deputy, which made the deputy think that animal was dangerous.
The sheriff's office declined to comment on camera, but sent us a statement explaining the deputy saw traffic stopped on Liberty at White Rock Road, investigated, and found the groundhog blocking traffic. Quote, he realized that it was not responding as expected for an animal that was not being cornered or trapped.
Get the out of here, man. Are you being serious? First of all, white people are calling the cops on groundhogs now? Like, what's next? Sunsets? Officer, please help. It's getting so dark everywhere. And also, this poor groundhog. He was just 2 weeks from retirement. And now, the worst thing is they shot him, and they're acting like it was his fault. Yeah, attacking his reputation. He was not responding as expected for an animal. Oh, I didn't realize there was some sort of police groundhog protocol. Like, what, is he supposed to put his hands up? He doesn't have hands! And you can tell the poor little groundhog had no idea what was going on. Like, the cop is on one side, then he's on the other side. I wouldn't be shocked if the cop was giving confusing directions. Like, get out of the road! Don't move! Don't move! Get on the ground! He's like, I am on the ground! I'm a groundhog! I hog the ground! That's what I do! I hog the ground! The news is making the groundhog seem like the bad guy. Oh, he was trying to block the trap. Next, the news will be pulling up that groundhog's Facebook, finding every picture where he looks like a thug. I know how this goes. And in response to this incident, the National Association of Groundhogs just released a statement saying, if this is how humans want to play it, fine, we're bringing back 6 more weeks of winter, bitches. Well, that's all we got time for. Stay tuned for next edition of Because Cops Just Want to Use Guns.